meeting the parents, shall we? First, when you meet this person, you want to make sure that you are taking your time and doing your due diligence to get to know who this man is, who he is at his core, the type of person he is, what type of values that he has. You want to make sure that you're not basing your relationship based on your feelings, your emotions, his physical appearance, his financial status. Never base it on what you are receiving from him at the moment. You want to focus on his values and character. Make sure that your relationship is properly defined before you move things to the next phase. Either it be moving in together or starting some sort of project together. You need to define it and you need to know exactly what you are doing before you start creating an intimate bond. As I've mentioned before in one of my videos, you want to make sure that sex is completely off the table until your relationship is defined, until you are either married to the person. And if you're not married to this person, you need to hold off on sex until you are certain that this person it will be in your life for the long haul. Okay. Now, once you have checked all the right boxes and you both are certain that you want to move things to the next phase, now when you are meeting the parents, this is very important. You need to make sure that you are meeting the parents in the most respectable, in the most loving way possible. First, you want to make sure that you are presenting yourself in a dignified and in an honorable way. And also, when you do meet them, you need to meet them with respect. And also, you need to make sure that you are speaking to them in a loving and respectful manner. Make sure that you are not, you conduct yourself properly, you present yourself modestly, and you also want to make sure that the partner that you're bringing home as well, when you are presenting this partner to your family member, they also need to meet the same criteria. Make sure that you are bringing someone home that will respect you, respect themselves, and respect your family and your friends. All right. So not only just presentation, but the words that how you speak, your tone of voice, your manners, all of that plays a major role in order to have a beautiful and to create your relationship with a good and a solid foundation in order to have a lasting and healthy relationship. All right, ladies, I'm certain that these few tips of mine, your relationship will be nothing more beautiful, healthy, and long lasting. Once you've established a relationship with the parents and the family members and the friends, you also want to make sure that you do not speak ill or negatively about any of the family members or his friends or his parents. You want to make sure that you're not speaking ill or negatively about your friends and your family members and the people that you've known for a long time. All right, so you need to make sure that you are respecting each and every one that you meet. All right, if there's ever a conflict that needs to be addressed, respectfully table the situation to your spouse in a loving and in a respectful manner. All right, guys, thanks for watching.